Welcome everybody to another walkthrough video of Excel Wonders. We're going to look at a tool called College Credit Planner. This is the perfect companion for any student who wants to plan out their degree and they want to list out their semesters, their courses. They will put the number of credits per course, and then they will also put their actual and forecasted grades so they can ultimately calculate their current GPA or their future GPA. When you open the tool, you should arrive at this screen, which is the actual planner. But before we talk about the planner, let's go to settings to see what we can do here. In settings, you can select whether you want to use the American system or another points-based system. If you click on another points-based system, you can first of all define the nomenclature, how you want to call it. Is it point? Is it something else? And you can define as well the formatting of the grades. Is it a number with 1 decimal, with 0 decimals, is it a percentage? So you can choose it here. You can also turn on or off the forecasting feature, which I'll show you in a second how it works. Then, if you have selected other system here above, you can select the minimum grade and the maximum grade. And then finally, you have here two lists. One that lists all the degree requirements, and I have 4. I have the academic major, minor, elective course, and general study. And you also can label here the periods. So now let's go to the college planner. In the college planner, first of all, you can add a new period. So you click here, new period, and it adds new periods. If, for example, you have a degree of 3 years with 6 semesters, you should go here in settings, add the 6 semesters. Right now I only have 4, and I'll show you why. But if you have a degree with 4 years, you should add then 8 semesters. And as you add here, it allows you to then create new periods. Now, right now, I have 4 semesters here created, and when I try to create a 5th, it tells me that I have reached the maximum number of periods. Why? Because in settings, I only have 4. If I add, for example, semester 1, 2025, and I go back and I try to add another, now it allows me to add. But if I try to add another one, it gives me an error. Now, in semesters, you can click on them, and then you can add new courses. And in course, you can add the course name or the course ID. You can, for example, move it around within that semester, and you can delete. If you click here, delete, you can delete. You can also select the degree requirement. For example, let's select this one as academic major, and let's select this one as elective course. You can add the number of credits. So for example, imagine this one is 6 and this one is 3. And as you add here, it will automatically sum the number of credits. You can also set up the grade. Now, in settings, remember, we had selected the other system. Let's just select now the American system just to see how it works. In the American system, I can select a grade from any of them here. And so if I select, for example, an A, and I select, let's say, a B minus, these are the actual grades that I got from this semester. And as I add them here, it will update also here this bar on the left. This area on the left is purely informative. It shows the completion of your degree, the current GPA, the forecasted GPA, the summary of the credits, and then the semester summary. So it's the different credits or classes per semester. So right now, for example, it shows 2 classes for semester 1 and 0 for all the others because that's what I have. But if I change here to credits, it now shows 9 credits because I have 9 credits for semester 1 and 0 for all the others. Now let's look at forecasting. Forecasting, I can do the same. I can actually forecast what do I expect. So let's imagine in this one I got an A, but I was expecting a B. And this one I got a B minus, but I was expecting a C plus. So it shows here that for this semester, my forecasted grade was B, but my actual grade was better, was A minus. And then it shows here the GPA also is different from 356 to 278. And you can do the exact same thing on all the other semesters. You can change as well the labels of the courses, and this is extremely flexible. The last thing I want to show you is that as you complete the courses and you move to different semesters, you should click here to mark these as completed. As you mark them as completed, as you see, the degree progress bar will change and will now show half completed and half open because I have 1 completed course and 1 open. If I, for example, go here and I add more courses, this starts updating because it starts showing that new courses that are not completed are being added. And that's it. That is the College Credit Planner.